Welcome back to Scheme It Up. Welcome back again. We got another franchise gameplay. I know I'm a little late with a lot of these, but we come right off with the RPO action. A lot of these guys just haven't seen a lot of these plays, so it's working for now. But I definitely need to expand the playbook, man. Got to expand it, got to get better. But for now, just going with what I know, and that is the RPO. Like, yeah, I didn't mean to rhyme that, but we did that. Let's go. Man, it's good to be back. Scheme It Up. Got a lot more videos edited. Just need to add the voiceovers to it, man. I need to get to work, but work has been kicking my butt. But we got Thanksgiving break coming up, so I should have some content coming for you guys, man. Now to give me some time to really expand my playbook, man. I really haven't had a lot of time to lab like I want to. Been playing a lot of games in the franchise mode, though. It's definitely a different feel. A lot of players are a lot faster. They're a lot more, the traits have upgraded. So just getting adjusted to that, man, and adjusted to some of the things I can and can't do in here. So we get a quick score. We go for two because that's what we do. And, just trying to feel my way out in this league. So it's my second game. First game definitely didn't go the way that I wanted, but we're trying to make up for it on this one. Actually streamed this one. Some of you showed some support. See you, Carlos Diaz, on there. Still got to get in the lab with you, bro. That's going to happen, I promise, because I need some help, man. I got to expand this playbook and just get better on defense, too, man, which I'm starting to get a little bit better. It's not going to show up in this game, but I'm not going to spoil alert this one. Let you guys watch it all the way through. So I'm trying to play a little man coverage, try to see what this guy's got going on. Just trying to take away some of these crossers he's doing, and we get a little bit of pressure there. Now, I don't have the greatest D-line. I need to show you guys my roster, right? So whoever had this team before me, he got rid of J.J. Watt. And I'm pretty sure he didn't get really anything in return because I see nothing on the roster that resembles like something that could have replaced J.J. Watt. Or whatever. So he gets the conversion on 4th and 3 right there. That really did piss me off. I thought I had him bagged. We had a nice little play, a nice little post or something, which is a nice play. I give him the nice dot right there. So then he goes to the run game, which the Texans' run D has actually been pretty stout, man. That's actually my weakness in my game. I don't stop the run very well, but this team does pretty well with stopping the run, even without J.J. Watt. My linebackers, I kind of keep them on the outside. They do a good job of setting the edge, McKinney and Cunningham. So do a pretty good job keeping the edge. Doesn't show up right here. He gets a nice run up the middle. But hey, man, we're doing a decent job in the red zone. I'm talking on it, and I'm pretty sure he just punches in. This is me coming down my user. I thought I cut him off. Should have tried to knife in and shoot the gap and make a better play. Didn't make the play. So he gets a touchdown. It is what it is. And so lately I've been in this phase where, I usually don't get emotional during games, but I've been getting emotional. I've been taking it a lot personal, so I've been trying to take more deep shots than I normally would. I'm not sticking to the game plan. Get to the yellow line, get your first downs, big plays will come, and that's just another blind read. I do about 4 of these a game, just a blind read. I don't know what I was looking at there. Should have never thrown that, right? But we're going with our midline option, which hasn't been as effective lately. I played with the Seahawks like once or twice, so I'm not really familiar with Russell Wilson. So trying to get a feel for how he moves, and he's definitely not Lamar Jackson, but he gets enough yards, right? And I'm not a big passer like that, so I think it's going to force me. I'm glad I got this team. I'm glad I jumped in this front. Another blind read with me. So he pass committed there. I've got to read that. I've got to hand it off. One thing you guys have been hammering me, I got to commit to the run. I've been slowly getting there. I haven't completely committed to the run because I'm used to people trying to be aggressive and stop the run. But these guys are a lot more patient. It's longer quarters. So they're like, hey, go ahead and run the ball. We're going to take away your RPO. So a lot of times they'll pass commit. So you'll see in some future games that I do start running the ball quite a bit more and having some success with it. So I encourage you guys to do the same. Don't be stubborn like me. But a lot of these RPOs still work. Even when you pass commit, I'll just leave that blocker over there. Okay, let's go. Let's do it. So still committed to the RPO. Not quite opened up the playbook yet. I promise you guys it's coming. If you're just patient, just coming. You're going to see some more plays, some different wrinkles. We're going to start adding. So that's me again, getting a nice little gash in the run game. And again, even with the RPO, I've just got to run more different plays. Like if they keep seeing the same, I know if I keep seeing the same play, I'm going to figure out how to stop it. And this is just another one of those blind reads. If you really were looking there, which I'll probably point it out, it's just I had just run the ball. He pass committed again. Run the ball. The run lane was there.
But I cannot see. I'm legally blind. That's my story. I'm sticking to it.
That's what's been killing me. I'm killing myself. I caught him in cover 2. Go ahead and hit him with a nice deep shot. So every now and again, I'll guess correctly and catch him in double two. So with a lot of these, he runs an all-out blitz right there, which was good on him. Very smart. caught me sleeping. But, oh, we come back with the RPO yet again. I just love that play. I don't know why I'm just so in love with this play, and I need to fall out of love with it. It's a great play, but I'm just beating it like a drum. I gotta, change up the plays a lot more. Give them something to think about. Even in the beginning, when I first started this channel, I was running a lot more plays. Like, for some reason, I'm just stuck on that play. And that time, he shuts down a mid-read, which is nice by him. I should have handed that off. The defensive tackle stayed at home. I didn't. I'm just going through my natural progressions right way. So, just got to start doing that. I really want more time to play. I got to figure it out. And this was a terrible play call. It was a terrible execution. Should have handed it off. It was just, why would I run an RPO on 3rd and long? It just doesn't make sense. But appreciate y'all for still rocking with me a lot. I probably would have unsubscribed by now, but you guys are still rolling with me, so I appreciate it, man. I promise you, I'm one of those dudes you will find. My game is definitely going to get better. I'm so competitive, man. I hate to lose so much that, but when I was younger, I had way more time to just sit in the lab and correct a lot of those. Haven't had a lot of time to just lab it up like I want to. But I promise you, we're going to get there. So he runs these deep crossers, man, they were giving me hell all day. Which I probably should have jumped out of, man. I think I did to make an adjustment second half, but I should have jumped into some more zones. Make him read some coverages. Right now, I'm just making it so easy for him. Like, his receivers are just better than my defensive backs, and they're killing me right now. But again, that run defense, man, has actually been showing up for me. Got some rookie linebackers that are playing pretty decent. They're not rated very high, but they got a little speed. So they're making some plays, man. And again, that's Cunningham. Cunningham and McKinney, man, they really play well against the run. I don't actually play them during the pass, but they play well against the run. Defensive backs making a little play right there, making it tough on him. So now he goes ahead and settles for 3. That was big right there, man. We were able to hold. I'm not that great on defense, so to get a defensive stop right there is big. Big. So I'm still in the game, even after some of these just mind-numbingly dumb throws. Like, seriously, like, you just don't throw some of these. So it's just being smart, just stop being careless with football. I got one of the best quarterbacks on the game, and I'm just throwing. I don't know. I'm not going to say that word, but just not politically correct, but not great throws at all. So again, it took me, after watching this video, I'm able to see that he's pass committing, but I got to start noticing things like that during the game. He's pass committing, pound the rock. But of course, we're trying to score something before halftime, so don't really have a lot of time for that. Running RPO is probably not the best time to do that when they know you're going to pass. It's just probably not a good idea to run an RPO. But hey. Try to catch him in cover 2 there again. He probably set his zone draws back. He's able to get back there and knock that away. That also could have been picked off. So again, just got to take better care of the ball, find some better plays, make some better reads. And again, he's just waiting on these plays. He knows I got to get out of bounds. He's playing the corner. He's pretty good defense by him there. Can't knock it, but also a bad read. Just a bad read. As you can see from my expression, I'm actually on video on this one. Decided to go live that way. Probably won't go live that way just because the videos just don't look all that great. But I'm representing my Texans, baby. Houston Texans. Got my Deshaun Watson jersey on, even though he traded Deshaun Watson for Russell Wilson trade, which I can see why you would do that in a franchise, Watson being younger, but I don't know. I mean, I can see why the guy that got Watson do. I don't know why he traded for Russell. I mean, I like Russell Wilson, don't get me wrong. I think he's probably the best quarterback in the game right now. No disrespect, Patty Mahomes, but I think Russell Wilson's the best. I mean, he doesn't have the coordinator or the weapon. He's got good weapons, but not the weapons that freaking Mahomes has. It's just ridiculous. But anyway, I digress. So he's trying to drive the ball. It's 3rd quarter. We got to get stopped here. This game is pretty much over, and he's still being aggressive. Man, he's coming out 5 wide, so he's pretty confident in his game. So hey, man, we just got to come up with a stop. That's all I'm thinking about right now. Come up with one stop. See here, I'm stealing, man. I'm just putting a purple out there. I'm pretty sure there's so many better ways to run this, especially with my personnel. Just probably not suited to just be running straight up man coverage. I mean, I don't have lockdown corners at all. I don't think one of my corners has an ability. No, I don't think any of my defensive players have any abilities except my defensive tackle. Like the second-year defensive tackle, I think he may have an ability, and it's like it's not even run stuff. It's something that I don't think is even relevant. But he makes a bad read right there. He was double covered, and we get the nice interception. He bails me out because I definitely didn't make a play right there. But I appreciate it. You know, you stay on defense long enough, they're bound to make mistakes. So I come out, I'm telling myself, hey, I got to commit to the run, keep this guy honest. I'm seeing way too much pass committing. So let's try to keep him honest. I'm going to throw some RPOs out there, but if I see that I got the running lane, I have to take the run. But I like the way the spacing is set up on this play, so I'm like, hey, there's no way this guy's going to get to that bubble right there, so I'm just going to throw it out there. So it's all about watching how they're aligned and things like that. That bubble is there for the taking most of the time. You just got to be careful and don't just overuse it like I'm doing here. But I'm pretty sure I want to commit to the run. I don't think he's just going to sit back, and that was a dangerous throw. I would, if I could go and do that again, I probably would just hand it off. I can take my chance. That running back's a rookie, but he's a power back. I probably could have, got a nice lean forward, got the first down. No need to risk throwing an interception, especially if he's got an acrobat over there. I'll pretty much be screwed. But he just keeps leaving my tight end wide open. That's one thing the bubble does do, though. The bubble has them stretching horizontally, so where they think, hey, we got to stop these bubbles, and bam, you hit him with the tight end up the seam. And the only way to stop that tight end up the seam is to pass commit or have a really great linebacker like freaking David for the Buccaneers. He makes that play every time for some reason. I don't know why, but that's the only one that I've seen a linebacker that will actually make that play. So we get back in the game. Of course, I go for 2, and that's what we do. We kind of lock up that thing that time, and he still is somehow able to get that off. I don't know how he got that off. But if I had J.J. Watt, that would be nice. But I don't. So now he's hitting me with some of my own old plays. He hit me with that nice little, just kind of a bubble screen to the running back out there. It actually worked pretty well. So he just he baited me, trying to bait me. I can tell he wants to go their way. Kind of running a lot of my plays. I really don't appreciate that. But it works out well. Works out well for him. Runs a little slip screen off of it. You would think I would see that coming because I run that exact play. But it is what it is. So he said, hey, if it worked the first time, we're going to run it again. And it is working again. And I don't think I have an adjustment to it. I haven't figured out, okay, how do I stop that without sacrificing so much coverage? I haven't figured it out. So I have to go to the lab for that. If you got some suggestions, leave it to me. How do you stop this little play right here? I don't even know why I don't run anymore. I think because someone actually picked me off doing it. So I got to figure out what they were running. I think they were running some cover 2 hard flats. I probably need to throw that out there. But he makes a nice little dot over the middle. So we got ourselves a game here, people. So this is my rookie tight end, trying to get him involved a little bit. Hopefully he can improve a little bit. But during this game, I'm still kind of learning how the franchise works. I didn't realize, hey, if I don't play my young players, they don't get better. So you see in some future games, I made some changes to the roster. I really should have involved you guys in my roster changes. This being my first franchise, I'm pretty sure you guys could have helped me out a lot. I made a lot of mistakes trying to manage this team, but it's cool. You guys can help me now. So I'm going to show you guys my roster, and maybe a video coming up, and just kind of you guys can help me. But I make a nice little run there. Again, committed to the running game, trying to get it there. But I also realize I need to let go of James White because I need to let my rookie running back play more. So you won't see James White anymore after this game, I don't believe. Even though I like James White. Nice running back for the Patriots. Picked him up from the free agency, but realized he's a little long in the tooth. So keep getting him with this RPO. He just hasn't figured out how to stop that yet. He's one of those people that was committed to stopping the run, and I appreciate that. That's what makes the RPO so great. But I guess you actually have to make them committed. You got to run the ball, or they're going to just sit back and pass commit and pick you off like I've been letting happen. So nice dot right there. Dangerous dot. Could have been going back the other way for 2, but we needed to get that 2, so I had to make the gamble and throw that in there. But I didn't see the run lane there. So again, he's hit me with that crossing route off of that. Nice dot yet again. He's perfected that dive and catch, man. I need to figure out how to do that because I drop a lot of passes by not secure catching and all that good stuff. But still working on it, man. I got a long way to go as far as my defensive adjustments, but I do come out of some more zones. It does seem to help a little bit more. We're getting more contested ball. That should have been picked off if I actually tried to drag my feet. That would have helped, but he didn't catch it anyway. So I got to start getting those picks. I mean, it seems like I always end up getting those picks when I throw them, so trying to make sure other people get it too. I think I go back to man here like an idiot, and he's just killing me with nothing but crossing runs. Crosses. Now, I kind of figured out how to stop that later in some of the game, but it didn't really No, in some future games, not this game. He just keeps dotting me up across it, so not act like I don't see them. Like kind of like some of my reads, but it's cool, man. I'll make fun of myself sometimes, but man, if you guys get to know me, man, you'll notice I'm one of the most competitive people you'll ever meet in your life. Like, I actually used to stay up literally all night playing this freaking game until I got better, but can't do it anymore. You got jobs, you got family, you got responsibility, so, and my health. I gotta stop. Gotta start getting some sleep, man. But I usually will stay up a little bit late trying to lab up some stuff and figure some things out. Well, lately I've been getting up early in the morning. I'll get up at like 4 a.m. so like give me a little quiet time. There's nobody to bother me. Get in the lab, figure some things out, and just get my day started. I even played a game. I played one of my franchise games at like 5:30 a.m. because that's the only time the guy was available. But I digress. Back to the game. So we're playing some good goal line defense. We're able to break that up. I thought I got my feet down in there to get the pick, but I didn't. I'm never usually ready to hold X on defense, but I probably should have did there. Probably would have had a nice turnover. Didn't happen, so he's able to come away with 3 points, I believe. So that really sucked. But it's cool. We get the ball back. So I say, okay, he's running my play. I'm going to run it too. So I try to throw this little slip screen out there, get some easy, cheap yards, work on my stick skills a little bit. I could have got more out of that. But hey, we'll take it. We'll take that. 2nd and 2 is a nice place to be. Perfect down for an RPO, and you know it's coming. Even though I'm running this play to death, but I just love it, man. It's a freaking amazing play. So many options there. The hole is just wide open. I got to start holding that speed burst. I probably may be able to get there a little more cleanly. And we run it back-to-back times, just trying to really get this guy to creep up with that linebacker so I can throw to Cooks, and he does. And we get Cooks is just having a monster game. But unfortunately, you probably won't see Cooks after this game either. Had to make room for my rookie tight end. Even though I love Cooks as a tight end, he's making a lot of great plays for me. But got to make when rookies get better. We're looking to next season already. Didn't start off with the greatest record with this team, as you'll see as you follow some of the season. Probably not going to have the best record. That's okay. We're still fighting through this game, trying to make each and every freaking down count. My goal was to make this my last drive, the last drive of the game, actually, rather. I want to make this the last drive, so we're trying to run the ball, kind of also eat up some clock at the same time. And I want to get in the end zone. I don't want to tie the game. I want to score. I don't like to tie. So if it came down to 4th down, I probably would go for it. But I had Cook wide open there, but it's probably best I don't score too quickly. You really want to try to just milk this clock because even 20 seconds in Madden is a freaking lifetime. So right here, I go out of bounds like a not so smart person. Stops the clock. That's okay. I figure, hey, I'll be able to run a few plays, grind down the clock. But of course, it opens up like the Red Sea, which I'm pretty sure he meant to let me score there, which was smart by him. I should have fell down, but I tried to be smart, kicked an extra point, and I missed the freaking extra point. I should have just went for 2 like I always do. But one game which I'll probably show that game, I tried to actually lay down with the running back, and he dived and fumbled on the freaking 1-yard line, and I actually lost that game. So I was kind of hesitant to kind of go down there, so I just kind of had to take the score and let my defense do its thing, which is probably not the best idea. And then for some reason, I go back to man coverage. I was doing so well with zones, and I go back to man coverage, which is just not smart. And he hits a nice corner dot. Oh my God, you cannot give that up in this instance. You just can't. Like, that's Madden 101. You can't do it. I did it. Yeah. Jeez Louise. You just don't know how pissed I was. But we're still trying. We got a chance. I go back to zones. The zones kind of keep him at bay a little bit. He gets a nice little game, but we can take that. He's going to make him work for it. But now he's running a lot of these screens, which is perfect for the zones that I'm running. So, man, would have been better for those. So now he just marches his way down the field. It looks as though this game is about to be a wrap. Either he's going to score or he's going to tie the game or go into overtime. But I'm thinking, man, he's going to try to run some kind of trap here. It just looks like a run play to me, so I'm going to run commit. Then I was like, you know what, maybe he's going to pass. So I tried to not run commit, but I think I had already ran commit. And we get lucky. He runs a slip screen, and Cunningham jumps the slip screen. Do you know how happy I was? Look at me in that pic. I'm freaking ecstatic. My girlfriend's screaming. She's like, yes, but she knows it's not going to be a good night if I lose this game. So I actually I got so lucky there. He had everyone open. I ran commit, but he ran a slip screen, so he pretty much has no choice but to throw the slip screen, and Cunningham makes a phenomenal freaking play. So you know how we do. We go for 2. And that's what we're going to do. So that doesn't really matter at this point. This game's over. And we run it in, which was a smart thing to do because it looked like there was somewhere there to lurk that little hitch I was trying to run. So we pretty much got this game in the bag. My first win in this league, man, it just felt so good because, man, that first game did not go well. But I don't feel like that guy. You know how you play a game, you feel like, man, that guy just wasn't better than me. I just played like trash. And that's what I did. Play like trash. And I still didn't play very well this game. I really, truly should have lost this game with some of the throws that I threw. Luckily, they weren't picked. And even the picks that I did throw. Got to do better, but we're going to work on the game. We're going to improve. We'll take the dub with the Texans jersey on. I probably should wear it every time. Probably good luck because, man, I had some bad luck coming up. So look forward to that, guys. Appreciate y'all rocking with me, man. Continue to rock with me. I got to come up with some new schemes. More tutorials coming up. I promise you during Thanksgiving break. Holla. Appreciate y'all for watching, man. Yeah, just trying to get better, man.